All right, guys, welcome to Pace Acre. Show you guys I didn't video the first part, but it wasn't super exciting. We got just a little junky scrap piece of metal. Drilled some holes in it, and I'm gonna cut them here, make 4 little brackets. And you know, in my videos, I always talk about love your neighbor. Well, this is not for my project, it's for a neighbor's project. So we're gonna do a little repair work on an old, worn out salt and mineral. So I'm going to cut these pieces and then we'll take you over there and show you what we're doing. One thing I'll tell you guys is that these battery grinders are absolutely amazing, but they're also for light jobs like this when you really don't like, you won't want to drag out an extension cord and do all that. But I will also tell you, if you're going to do some real work, go ahead and pull your cord out and get the real grinder out. And don't forget your safety squints. All right, we got these extremely, you guys want to talk about custom. If you look, see how those are all cut like that? I'm just kidding. It's all just, it was scrap metal. But we're gonna go use it. We're gonna show you guys how to repurpose something like this. All right, so we got our brackets. If you walk around to this side over here, you'll see this thing's got these little skids on it. And this skid is off. Shut, Ned. Come here, bud. And because it gets drug around, it gets moved. But so all we're doing today is basically just getting this so our neighbor can move it over to his next pasture. So we're just gonna try to get the skid back underneath of it, put these brackets back on it. Help me, bud. I think I'm actually gonna cheat it because that way I don't have to cut them old brackets off. Come on, go lay down, bud. I think I might actually lay it on its side though, because we made 4 brackets. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe I didn't think this all the way through. What do you know? All kidding aside, guys. How many of you guys are familiar with the 30-minute job after you're 3 hours into it? That's what these little projects always turn into. You're like, I'm just gonna go over and I'm gonna do this little thing. You tell your wife, how long is it gonna take? It's gonna take about probably 30 minutes. Just know if you do that, you just guaranteed yourself 3 hours. So just my thought. This ain't the exact best thing for this job, but honestly, I don't know. This thing's gonna need replaced. At some point. But all you guys that do stuff, you know, if you can just get a little bit more time out of something, a little bit longer before you got to buy something else. In the farm and homestead world, that's huge. And of course, I didn't bring anything. I didn't bring a hammer or anything over here. See what I'm saying? This is what you call fine craftsmanship. All I could do is laugh at myself sometimes. What's that doing there? What's that doing there, Ned? What do you think? We're gonna pause the video for 1 second so I can go grab something. All right, got a few more tools here. It's one of those deals. I should have brought the little homestead Jeep over here or something. Nothing like a good dull sawzall blade. Or a broke one now. What'd I say earlier? 3 hours into a 30-minute job? We might have to turn this little project into 4 or 5 videos. I'm gaining on her.
Are our braces not wide enough for it?
What's up?
Well, our braces not wide enough to screw it down onto the top board and then suck it down to the bottom board?
It is now. It actually went down. It's only about a finger gap there now.
Yeah.
We're gonna call that good. The real test is gonna be when if I happen to be home and I see the neighbor come over here and hook onto it with his hay truck and take off with it. See if the skid stays with it. Pretty sure these things are made out of oak. One of those Amish built deals. There's no telling how old this thing is either. Let's see. I still got some life left in it. Trying to get creative now here. I just have to see what that one brace will do. There we go. Creativity is the key here. All right, guys. You know, some things about homesteading. I like building stuff nice. I like building stuff square and pretty and perfect. But every once in a while, you just need to fix something. And you see this old girl right here? She ain't gonna care. It ain't gonna bother her at all. But for now, guys, remember, feed your critters, love your neighbor, follow Jesus. Have a great day.